Chinese Galamsey leader Aisha Huang has been found guilty of mining without license and sentenced to jail for 4.5 years in prison. The judge, after considering the case of prosecution and defense, found the accused guilty, who previously was led to go on similar charges. But the judge could only impose this sentence because the law for which she was being prosecuted was the old legal regime, which had 5 years as the highest sentence. There is more in this report.
The judge noted that the Chinese national took advantage of Ghana's hospitality when her first trial was truncated. Aisha Huang, in November 2022, was arraigned on 4 counts of engaging in mining activities without a license, facilitating the operation of people in mining without license, illegal employment of foreign nationals, and entering Ghana while prohibited from same. This is after she was reported to have entered through the Aplao border in October 2022, despite her deportation in 2018, after the state filed a nolle prosequi into similar charges. The Chinese illegal miner, in the over 1 year course of the trial, pleaded not guilty to all counts except the count of entering Ghana while prohibited from doing so. The state called 11 witnesses, including farmers, who testified to having sold farmlands to the convict and cited her undertaking illegal mining on the lands. Video evidence was produced by the state prosecutors on the level of devastation caused by Aisha Huang. The judge, after considering the evidence before her, concluded that the state has discharged its burden of proof beyond reasonable doubt. But before she could impose her sentence, lawyers of Aisha Huang, during mitigation, prayed the court to impose a fine and deport her rather than imposing a custodial sentence. Justice Lydia Osei-Marfo, however, opted for both a custodial sentence and a fine. She expressed concern that she's restricted by law to impose the harsher punishment of a minimum of 15 years and maximum of 25 years under the new legal regime brought by the Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2019, Act 995. This is because Aisha Huang was arraigned under Act 900, which previously set a maximum of 5 years as punishment for the offense of engaging in mining activities without a license. The judge then sentenced her to 4.5 years on count 1 and 2, which dealt with her engagement in illegal mining. She was also handed a 12-month sentence for count 3 and 4, which are on the illegal employment of foreigners and entering Ghana while prohibited to do so. The sentences are to run concurrently. She is, however, to pay a fine of 48,000 Ghana cedis for the 4 counts. Deputy Attorney General Alfred Tuyan Yeboah expressed appreciation of the state to the court.
She's going to spend 4 years, 6 months in prison custody. Even though we have various offenses, because it's going to run concurrently. The highest is 4 years, 6 months. She had a 4 years, 6 months because of our constitutional architecture. The offense were committed between 2014 and 2017. Under that regime, the maximum sentence then was 5 years. So if you bring someone under that offense to court, the maximum that you can get is 5 years. She's lucky that we had no evidence that she committed any offense after 2019. Otherwise, we would have asked for the maximum of 25 years.
For the state, the judgment from the court today indicates its commitment towards prosecuting persons who continue to engage in illegal mining. The Attorney General's department is sending a strong caution to persons who continue to do so to desist from such activities. Reporting for Citi News, Hansen Ajiman.